I'm gonna jump into the game real quick because I need to balance audio. You guys are gonna help me. I have not played this game on stream in a while. Just load up something random. Yada yada yada. Boo boo. Shots fired, shots fired. How is that, everybody? Is that good? Great, awesome. Back to the menu. This is... Bump up to volume 2000%. I don't think I'm capable of doing that. Just do thing and thing. Make sure this is open. Need my literally cheating for later. All right. Open up live split. Make sure that's selected. Okay. So this is Dishonored 2. This came out like last week. Or 2 weeks ago, something like that. In it you can pick between which character to play as. I've only done runs as Corvo because he's less infuriating, so that's what I'll be doing for this one. Emily is technically faster, but it's not much faster, so it's not a big deal. I'll do this from new game, because why not? Play on easy, because you get more mana from potions. So, skip the tutorial. Time will start when I actually gain control. There's like a bunch of cutscenes and stuff that you have to sit through. So, big change from the first game is that almost all cutscenes are skippable. So you can just do that, which is really nice. Also, this game was patched since the last time I played it, so I don't know how well everything's gonna go. But anyway, there's the plot. The player that you don't pick gets cast in cold marble.
What happened?
And you gotta go save them.
Alexei, the throne room. And Emily.
Start. So first thing, gotta go out the window. Oh, I didn't get the vault.
Get out of here.
Oh, I didn't get either vault. Dang.
You
can vault straight through the windows, but it's kind of precise. So now we have a sword, but sword makes you slower. I need this bottle. Because if I throw this bottle at this guy, he's gonna get angry and attack me. And if he attacks me, it skips this little cutscene of me getting a ring that I need off that guy. Swag door strats. Alright, swag door strats. I'm also gonna try a strat that I've literally never tried. Need a potion for safety, so I'm gonna grab this bottle and throw it about here. I missed. So if you throw that up and it lands on your head, it damages you and it skips this cutscene.
How many people had forgotten this mask? Anton Sokolov.
What? What was that? Anton Sokolov, but what? What about Anton Sokolov?
Until I understand this, I
we're out
have
of the
to
first
go
area,
into
and now I need to get down to the bottom of this area.
Make my way to the docks.
So to do that, I'm just gonna run off here, and then just use this rolling animation to let myself drop all the way down so I don't die.
Hey, who is?
Yeah, Corvo talks in this game.
I need to find a ship.
For some reason. Whoop.
I don't know that ship, but maybe the captain can help.
I'm gonna try to... Oh, I hit the back of his head. If you hit the front of his head, you can, like, get a little boost forward. You can also go over this wall here and come straight down, but it's really difficult, and I haven't practiced it.
Is there any chance?
And this is Samuel. He looks exactly the same as the first game.
Let's go.
Do you hate Out of Bounds? Are you an anti-Out of Boundsist?
Something's not
So
right,
now we're in the void.
but it seems familiar somehow.
Oh, by the way, in the intro
Where are
cutscene,
you?
Corvo gets all of his
You might
powers
as well
taken
show
away
yourself.
by the bad guy, Delilah.
Corvo.
But now we have them back.
I
Because
felt
the game
this
has to
so
have
long
this
ago.
arbitrary first level
Void
where you don't have any
was
powers.
still there
Because
all
reasons.
along.
Now we have the thing.
Never thought I'd be here again.
So this game has a weird mechanic where, like, if you jump before you blink or you fall, you end up getting a really long cooldown. So my blinks are kind of... I'm trying not to jump unless I absolutely have to before I blink, and I'm trying to, like, aim close to the ground so it doesn't give the really long cooldown.
Maybe I got lazy.
So most of the game is going to be this format. There's a cutscene that you skip, and then you wake up in the boat, you go talk to somebody, and then you go to the smaller boat and do the mission. And occasionally there's the void the segments in the void that you have to go through. To get our crossbow, which we're going to use to fire some shots.
We'll take the skiff to the shore.
But we already have a pistol that we can use as well.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Ready. The old city must have changed a lot.
Off we go then.
One more time, old friend.
So this run is pretty light on glitches, because it turns out blink is already really overpowered, and if you just blink straight through the middle of a level, it's pretty fast. It's you're not gonna really save much time by going out of bounds in this kind of game. So it's not completely glitchless though, don't worry. This is agility. This makes me double jump. That'll just speed up
Hello there.
a bunch of platforming and stuff. So this level is really short. The ending is just up there, but you know, there's a huge wall. So what am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna take the escalator. The escalator up, and then if you just drop into this cart, you can just take it to the place you're going, that thing out there. And that's actually the first mission. Well, technically the second mission in the game. That's how short it is. Dishonored 1 is a better speedrun, but this one has way less downtime. So get another cutscene because this is the start of a new mission.
Institute is my...
Even though it's like you haven't gone back to the boat. Oh, I think the runner information is wrong. That command. Oh well. So I'm gonna grab this potion. Here.
Make sure she.
There's a bunch of potions in here I want to grab. Okay. That's really annoying. Okay, we're fine. Not even close to dying. It's fine. Upgrade the next bit of agility, which lets you run faster. And I grabbed some incendiary darts because those are going to be useful later on. Wow, those flies almost actually killed me. So I need to play that thing because it'll complete the objective. And now I need to kill this person. Shots fired.
Goodbye, Hypatia. The monster had to die.
Oh, I'm gonna grab that for safety. Shots fired. Shots fired. Got a hotkey blink manually because they don't do that in this game. And I need to kill everybody because if I'm in combat, then I won't be able to leave the level. But I can just move on now. Don't crush me. Alright, the boat can kill you. It's kind of awful.
This place yet. I don't like it. Ready now?
Yes. Let's head out for the dreadful whale.
So the person that we killed is like kind of a werewolf that doesn't know they're a werewolf. So you need to shoot them with a dart to werewolf them out, and then you shoot them with an incendiary dart to just kill them. But now we know where Anton Sokolov is. And we're gonna go get Anton Sokolov. This is with low chaos, just because it takes a lot of killing to get high chaos, and killing is pretty slow.
Ready?
We should head out.
All right, let's get underway.
Saint, are you doing the thing after this? Because we can do the thing after this. Tell me if you're doing the thing. Alright. I'm gonna, like... So I need to be a little bit careful here. It's really easy to mess up your mana in this game, because... mana in this game is a lot crappier than it was in the first game. In the first game, when you use a mana potion, you just get the mana instantly. In this game, you get regen, and you don't immediately have mana available to blink. Also, these guys just kind of ignore me, and I'll just move on without them.
I can see Jindosh's mansion from here.
What thing? Did nobody actually tell you what thing you were doing? Whoop.
Give me a handful.
By the void!
Heal for safety. And here, if you hold out block, it just cancels any like hardfall animations you have. It didn't jump! Thanks, game. Bildo, can you tell Saint about the thing that apparently nobody talked to him about?
Give me a handful of the clockwork.
Alright, so this game likes eating inputs because it's a very well made game. It's alright. We'll get there.
Jindosh could have stayed at the...
I didn't respawn because I was starting the run, Shadex. Come on. You know the thing? Alright, are you gonna do the thing?
I need to eliminate Jindosh.
So here's a potion. This is the Clockwork Mansion. It's basically like a huge mechanical house where there's all of this moving parts and everything. And it's really neat, but it's also completely awful. So here's whale oil. Whale oil is the worst thing in the game. So I just turned off this wall of light, which would have zapped me if I didn't. Get out of here, bottle.
It's one of my great curiosities in how the common mind navigates
Stuck.
shifting rules. I'm Kieran Jindosh.
Hello, Kieran Jindosh.
Jindosh.
Goodbye, Kieran Jindosh.
Welcome to the final mystery, Jindosh.
Shots fired. So he really did not expect us that soon. Which is pretty good. Now, unfortunately, we need to go through this, which is the assessment chamber. It is a massive pain because these walls are really screwy and they like to eat your blinks and stuff, but it should be fine because we have Anton Sokolov here with us. Okay, I didn't get that quick thing. It's really annoying. Alright, we didn't get screwed by the walls. That's nice. Those walls can easily just ruin your whole life. And we got the climb up there. Alright. So I'm carrying Anton Sokolov because we need to rescue him because he's a good guy or something. He makes a lot of locks, so I hear.
The machine is waking up. Combat protocol meet.
Alright. Alright, good. He actually came with us. Sometimes he does not follow us through the door, even though we're carrying him. And we have to go back for him. That's nice. Okay, that... Sure. And now there's a bunch of, like, witches here, but I'm just gonna kind of ignore them. And let's see if I can do this. Yeah, I love that.
You did it.
All right.
What's up with what fonts? Yeah, so whale oil tanks, the things like the blue things that keep popping out of
The void again.
little
but it
little
feels
hatches
different.
to power things down is like the most combustible thing ever. And sometimes if you gently place it on the ground, it'll just explode.
Maybe how is the question.
This is one of the few unskippable cutscenes in the game. The villain is basically showing you her sob origin story to make you feel bad about her or something, I guess, even though she's like just an evil bitch in literally every other cutscene in the game. So we need to sit through this PowerPoint presentation. You can jump onto these platforms before they appear, but I can't remember exactly where to jump. Also, slopes like to just let you climb up instead of jump, and it's really slow and annoying. I think this one I need to go here. And it ate my jump because it does that a lot. If you try to jump like anywhere, even slightly close to a ledge, sometimes it'll just eat your jump. But it's fine, just like, if you fall off, you just respawn up at the top instantly. And this is a cutscene, so it doesn't matter. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
How much of this is true, and how much is
What
Delilah's
happened to the
warped
frame rate?
imagination?
This game is extremely well optimized for PC. Just
15 years ago.
super, super well optimized. Don't worry about it. If I was streaming at 60, then you'd really be able to tell what's happening. Alright, so once again, talk to people, skip the cutscene, run away.
Anton.
I think this one has a long dialogue before you can mash enter.
We'll take the skiff.
Yeah.
I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes.
So for this mission, you need to stop an evil witch who's working for the evil witch that you're trying to kill in the first place. And she's like doing some sort of evil witch magic that you need to find out about. But this level especially, if I was streaming at 60 FPS, you'd really be able to feel how good this port is. Because, whoo lad, this level is 10 out of 10 frame rate. So I rewire that thing so it doesn't zap me, and I can just jump over this thing. Again, block so I don't take a hard fall.
Conservatory. Built around the time I left for Dunwall.
Hey you, shots fired.
Ashworth's journal might tell me
pick
more
that
about
up.
why Delilah can't be killed.
Doggo, leave me alone. And I need to go to, I grabbed a key and I need to go down here because there's an arbitrary thing I need to interact with. This thing gives me the plot for the next mission. Holy heck, let me blink. Alright, so this game is really dumb. That was the worst luck I've ever had there. If you're trying to blink and you get hit, it cancels the blink and uses mana and gives you a cooldown before you can blink again. and it is awful because you just sit there and then you just get hit again. Also, if you get hit like a few seconds later, it cancels the sprint, but not immediately because that would be too convenient.
Yes, let's go. Take me back to the dreadful whale.
Anyway, we got there though. Those witches were out for blood apparently.
3 years ago, Delilah was laying her plans.
Like, I'm literally just tapping blink, but in that time they hit me and I just can't blink. It's ridiculous.
Why were you?
But it's
I
alright.
need to know what.
What's that?
750 Ti, probably no, not until they patch it. Hopefully they actually patch it. But it's okay. We have the best mission in the game coming up right now. So normally in this mission, you're trying to get into somebody's house, but there's like this really fancy lock, not made by Anton Sokolov, made by Jindosh. And you need to like go appease one of the two factions in the area, and they give you the code. But since it's a crappy Jindosh lock and not an epic Anton Sokolov lock, we can just, you know, figure out the code. So that's what we're gonna do. After safety.
The overseers won't just leave the... I've been doing recon...
So this is really important. I'm gonna need serious time to solve this.
That's right.
Okay. Whoops. So, NBC. Oh my god, the god luck! What?
Got it. Now to find Aramis Stilton.
I'm... What? Okay. Okay, so...
Time is an
Holy
odd
shit.
thing. Definitely odd. Something just shifted.
I'll explain that. So the starting position of that riddle is always the same, but the actual answer is randomized. But it always follows the same pattern, so it's easy to
This
figure
is a
out.
mercy.
So you look at it, and I've picked the first two names. You need to match the names with the items below, and I got the first two. The first one was already set, and I flipped the second one, and it was already done. That's absolutely insane. Also, rip this guy. And time is frozen, so we can do cool stuff like this. This is just a bunch of... This level is like 90% unskippable cutscenes.
The void is not exactly a place.
Man, I hope somebody
And it's
clipped
much
that.
older and
That was
stranger than you
fucking
could ever know.
fantastic.
It watches you from within.
I have another highlight where I flipped like 2 locks and I called it the God Riddle, but holy shit, that was the God Riddle.
Pinprick, left behind by Delilah's little trick. Even magic is perverted here.
Thanks, Shaddix.
Things don't work like they should. Take this.
Anyway,
Imagine
basically
it's a
this
kind of timepiece.
this area is all screwed up time-wise.
Watch the Duke
And 3 years
and
ago, the
Delilah.
evil witch did something here, so the outsider, the god dude, is gonna give us a thing that lets us travel through time. Wow. Now we're in the past.
By the void.
Open the door, please. Thanks. And that's gonna let us go through this area. Hello? Oh, okay, whatever. Let's just go like this. So the door to the area that we need to get to is locked currently. But if we go into the past We run up here, and we knock this guy out. So I need the timepiece back. Then it'll actually change the future. So when I go back into the future, the door will just be boarded up rather than locked. And I can just go straight through. So I can go through here. Whoops. Got there. And now we have this thing. It's a really short, unskippable cutscene. But it's alright.
You can feel her power, can't you?
By the stars. This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended.
Sick.
Do it now!
Anyway, so
From the cold.
basically, Delilah was locked away in the void by Dowd in the DLCs for the first game, and these people like called her back into existence, and then they sealed her soul into that statue, so she's invincible. My recording splits? Nope. Once again, block so you don't get a hard fall. What? Oh, right. I forgot to go back to the present. And we're on out of here, because that's what we were trying to figure out, is how she's invincible. Just break the statue, idiot. Well, time is all screwed up, and you can watch that cutscene from the past, but you can't actually, like, interact with it at all, because reasons. Plot armor, something, something. It's the outsider. He's gonna give us a hot load of lore in our face right now.
A crumbling island at the
This
very
is just
edge of
another
the void.
unskippable cutscene, because, like I
This
said,
one is
this
special.
mission is like 90%
It's the place where my
unskippable
throat
cutscene.
was cut 4,000 years ago. This is where my life ended, and where it began again. It's where they made me.
Delilah does a
This
lot
part
of
of the
questionable
void
things.
feels older.
So he like talks about some emo stuff.
I
Who knows?
fought.
Who
The
cares?
ropes only cut my skin,
Come on.
so I went limp. And then the knife touched my throat.
Ah,
And I knew I waited too
I
long.
want to get up there. Like, it doesn't matter what you do here. It's just timed. You gotta wait for the exit to appear.
God. Now you know Delilah's secret. At the end of her days,
There's like a
she
big
drew
invisible
the
wall around this thing
shape and
because
lost
reasons.
forever.
Even though you can like
Will and
stand
cunning
here
are
when he
second to
teleports
none.
over. And he doesn't
She
know the
found
meaning
this
of personal
place.
space.
The island in the void where I became what I am. It changed her, and she discovered a way to draw from it, tapping into the power here. Delilah is a part of me now,
Do
and I don't like it. You have to give Delilah credit. She tore out a piece of herself and hid it away, inside a thing made of bones. She's made herself immortal.
texture likes to be all fuzzy. It's weird.
If you want to kill Delilah, you're going to have to find her spirit and give it back to her. Reaching it won't
This
be
was the
easy.
werewolf lady that we killed at the start.
What comes after that might be the hardest thing you will ever have to do.
I'm actually not losing time here because that wall takes a
world is
little while
full
to
of
actually
secrets.
disappear before you can run through. Anyway, since we knocked the guy out, this place is a lot nicer
All right, back to the
because that guy is alive and he's actually a good guy. Normally, like,
Maybe no
if he
one will
watches
even
the
notice.
seance, then he kind of goes
Things have
insane because
changed
holy
here
shit,
for the
witch
better.
getting summoned from the ether or something like that.
Are you ready to
But if you knock
leave?
him out, then he
Not
can't
dusty
actually
looking
see
heaven.
the seance, and then he's like a totally okay guy,
Yes.
and he makes this
I
area
found
way
a
better.
way to get around Paolo and Burn, and I've been to Stilton's
You can also
house.
just kill him,
Let's
but then the
go.
area is still shitty. And you have to go around through the building again to leave.
Duke Luca Bell tore down.
Yeah. The plot in this game is pretty silly. Like, build up this crown killer all epic thing, and then you literally, this is the first thing that you deal with is the crown killer. And this one we actually went up here. Ooh, I want to try something real quick. This is probably going to fail the mission, but I'm curious. Okay. So he's only there if you actually put him to sleep. And I wanted to know if it would actually fail the mission if you killed him, because he doesn't really actually do anything. The mission plays out exactly the same, even if he's there or not.
Ready to visit the Duke?
Time to get
So
going.
I just wanted to know. I had to know. Anyway, this is probably the worst mission in the game. We're going to take out the Duke, the guy who's been to all those orgies. And he's got a body double. And where they both spawn is random. I'm stuck. So there's always going to be one of the two up in the Duke's chambers.
Anyone here?
So there's a 50% shot that I'll get the right one from there. However, the other one could be in any one of 4 other places. I fired another dart. That's got to be something. So we're gonna head over there. I'm probably gonna have like way too much mana at the end of this run, but whatever.
I can feel
The palace. Maybe I can find another way to neutralize the Duke.
So we're gonna come in here. I don't really have to worry about dying here. So one of the two is here, and
Your soft life
it
is
was the
over,
body double.
decoy.
Rip. So could be over here. I did not block. And he's here. All right, this is perfectly fine luck.
Sight.
Whoops. I'm just gonna heal. So that was like second best luck. You immediately find him right there, and it's fine.
No keeps hidden away in here. The Duke's vault.
And in here is the statue that we saw in the seance.
this is it.
Wonder if
So
it
we
was
take
even really
Delilah's
alive.
soul into the heart that we had, and now we can kill her because of reasons.
Of
Plot
course,
reasons.
The Duke kept some of the clockwork soldiers for himself.
I need to go over here to trigger Megan to
That should
actually
do
like
it.
come. I mean, Sam. But I can't interact with her until she's much closer, so there's no rush to get out here. I mean, I would have gladly taken worst Duke after that godlike riddle, to be honest. I wonder if I can just re-scroll this.
So, is that it?
Sort of.
The fall of Karnaka?
Duke is dead.
It tells you if
Long
you've gotten the
live
real
whatever
one when you
happens
kill them.
next.
Back to the dreadful whale, then, and on toward Dunwall.
It looks that way. To find a way to help Emily.
The
And to
only...
give her back the throne.
I don't know if...
Ready then?
Yeah, there is a
Come
way
on,
to
let's
figure out
leave
which
this
one
place.
is the real one ahead of
Alright.
time, but it's really
As you
slow.
want.
And for best luck, you just go up there and kill him, and then immediately go down to the vault.
This is how the worst day.
So this is the setup for the last mission. But some pistol ammo here? I think I'm gonna put it to good use. Shots
Justice for
fired.
your past sins, Anton.
If I had... Hey,
Hey!
there...
You're keeping
Shots fired.
dangerous secrets. I just know it. If old Samuel could see me now.
Anton Sokolov may have made the lock, but he did not make that bullet. So this is the last mission, and I have 2 potions, which is a lot. Blink a whole bunch. I already have another potion, so I can just do this. Yeah, they let you shoot your own allies in the last mission. Because you don't need them anymore. We're just gonna head on up to the end boss. Is this world record pace? I don't know. Whoa, oh god, I have like no mana. What? I have no idea if this is world record pace. I don't have no load splits running. Come on. There we go. I don't think this is PB pace at all. Based on RTA, but I'm not sure. Ugh. Please swing your sword. Thank you. I'm gonna grab this. So why not? So normally you need to go power on this elevator, and you just can't get up here normally. But if you aim at a very specific spot, you can actually just blink past the elevator and go straight up to the top. I hope you guys are ready for a really epic boss fight, to be honest. Oops, I wasn't looking forward.
Take me back and die at my hands.
Okay, so that's not actually gonna happen. She's lying. What's gonna happen is go like this, take out this thing, put her soul back. Plot happens, she goes into the painting. And so she's over there, right?
So she'd replace all the world.
Well, actually, if you like look over here, that's clearly her. And then there's another one right there. So that's not a real one. That's the real one. And if you just do that, she just falls over dead. And then you can just leave.
You won't wreak any more havoc till
And time.
Emily.
Father, what happened?
Take it easy. I'll explain everything.
And then, because this is a great video game, this is all you get. Like, every single run that you do will softlock here. I don't know why, but just it always softlocks. That work with the sleep bolt? Yeah, but you have to do the thing. I think I can load this and actually show the ending.
You
Dead.
won't wreak any more havoc, Delilah.
I think this will show the ending. Nope, still soft locks. Oh well. What an ending. What a video game. Apparently this was 31:16 in game time, which I don't know what that means. But that's cool. Yeah, that's Dishonored 2. I don't even know what I put as the estimate, but I'm pretty sure that was underestimate. And we do, since you guys were complaining that this was the last marathon run, we have one more marathon run lined up for you. So I'm gonna get that started, and then I'll let somebody take it away. So just sit tight for a minute. I gotta set it up.